Welcome to Moto Fin, your go-to channel for epic road trips, deep dives into the latest tech, and no-nonsense motorcycle reviews. If you're chasing the horizon on two wheels, you're in the right place. Today we've scoured showrooms, hit the highways, and leaned through every twist to bring you the top 6 best touring motorcycles of 2025. Whether you crave plush long-haul comfort, nimble sport tour agility, or rugged adventure capability, there's a perfect ride waiting for you. Stay tuned, we're covering features, performance, riding impressions, and even who each bike suits best. Before we roll out, take a moment to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss our weekly deep dives, ride-along vlogs, and detailed gear breakdowns. Now let's fire up the engines and dive in. Moving to more affordable territory, the NC750X DCT redefines what budget touring can be. At its heart is a 745cc parallel twin, offering 58 horsepower and a smooth power curve that peaks at just 6,250 RPM. What really sets it apart is Honda's dual-clutch transmission on a mid-size platform under $9,000. Practical design abounds. Where you'd expect a fuel tank is a cavernous 21-liter storage compartment with a rubber mat, plenty to stow a half-face helmet, waterproofs, or snacks. The Real fuel tank shifts under the seat, keeping mass low for stable handling. Ergonomics are neutral, 33-inch seat height, upright bars, and a generous 5-inch of suspension travel front and rear. At highway pace you'll breeze past 80 miles per hour, and the 2-stage cruise control locks in your chosen speed with the push of a button. On back roads, the NC750X invites playful flicks from berm to berm. Its 483 pounds wet weight feels lighter, and the slipper clutch keeps rear wheel chatter in check under engine braking. With 250-mile range between fill-ups and modular luggage mounts, it's perfect for intro riders, daily commuters carving out weekend escapes, or seasoned tourers who appreciate simplicity and thrift. When your touring priorities skew classic cruiser vibes, the Vulcan 1700 Voyager ABS delivers big time. Its 1,700cc V-twin idles with a lazy pulse, rumbling out 67 horsepower and 100 pound-feet of low-end torque, perfect for laid-back, observation-deck-style cruising. A full-dress fairing with integrated 4-speaker audio system answers calls via Bluetooth, while a 5.0-inch color TFT shows speed, range, and NAV cues. Cruise control holds your chosen pace, and lockable 4.7-gallon side cases plus a 2.3-gallon top trunk swallow overnight bags and ride day essentials. Chassis geometry is cruiser classic, 32-degree rake, long wheelbase, and a plush 25-inch seat height. On the slabs and sweepers you'll trade quick flicks for stable high-speed confidence. ABS and traction control keeps slides in check, even in crosswinds or damp roads. Fuel economy hovers around 40 miles per gallon, good for 200-plus miles on its 5.4-gallon tank. If you prize low-speed comfort, smooth power delivery, and the soundtrack of twin-cylinder pulse over outright cornering chops, the Voyager is a rolling lounge on wheels. When you want sport bike performance without sacrificing touring comfort, the GSX S1000 GT Plus delivers. It borrows the snarling 999cc inline-4 from Suzuki's flagship superbike, calibrated here to 150 horsepower and 79 pound-feet of torque, just enough to blast past 140 miles per hour on the tarmac. But Suzuki didn't stop there. They outfitted the GT Plus with cruise control, traction control, bidirectional quick shifter, and cornering ABS, all adjustable via handlebar toggles. The 6.5-gallon frame-mounted hard cases are quick-release, lockable, and color-matched, perfect for two-up missions. A 6.5-inch TFT cluster is your digital cockpit. Smartphone NAV integration gives voice-guided directions through your helmet, and on-the-fly ride mode switching adapts throttle curves in milliseconds. Chassis-wise, near-neutral steering geometry and a beefy aluminum frame make the GSX S1000 GT Plus feel razor-sharp through twisties but stable on the slab. The suspension is tuned firmer than a dedicated tourer, but compliant enough to swallow highway bumps. It demands a spirited hand, rewarding throttle inputs with instant lift-off torque. If your idea of touring involves a fair share of canyon carve and adrenaline, this is your ride. Kawasaki's Versys 1100 SE LT ABS bridges the gap between adventure bike and sport tourer. A 1052cc parallel twin pumps out a healthy 100 horsepower and 77 pound-feet, spread across a broad power band that thrives at highway speeds and low-speed crawls alike. The SE designation brings semi-active skyhook suspension, adjustable in real time via an easy-to-navigate dash, so you can switch from plush freeway comfort to firmer carve mode with a flick of your thumb. The LT package bundles color-matched panniers, handguards, heated grips, and cruise control as standard. Ergonomics lean upright 33-inch seat height, wide bars, and rider pegs positioned for all-day comfort. The windscreen telescopes up 50 mm on the fly, and the fairing channels wind around your elbows without creating a backdraft. On chip seal and sweepers, the Versys chassis feels light, agile, and confidence-inspiring. Cornering ABS, traction control, and selectable power modes let you explore your limits, or stay within them, rain or shine. Luggage capacity hits 6.5 gallons across two side cases, and Kawasaki's reputation for bulletproof reliability means fewer service stops. For weekend warriors who crave paved road adventures with a side of light gravel exploration, this Versys is hard to beat. BMW's R1250 RT continues its reign as a premium sport tourer staple. At its core is the Schiff Chem 1254cc Boxer Twin, now delivering 136 horsepower and 105 pound-feet of torque. Its unique cam phasing system optimizes valve timing, giving you tractable pull from idle through highway sweeps. Dynamic ESA semi-active suspension smooths out chatter or firms up for spirited bends, adjustable on the fly via handlebar buttons. BMW's full suite of rider aids includes dynamic traction control, hill start assistant, and an optional radar-based adaptive cruise with collision warning. The aerodynamically sculpted fairing and adjustable windscreen shed wind noise and buffeting better than most. Heated grips and seat, and a 10.25-inch fully configurable TFT display with Apple CarPlay complete the premium package. Luggage mounts integrate seamlessly into the bike's lines, two 4-gallon side cases and a top box at practical load capacity. And thanks to BMW's ergonomic mastery, long days in the saddle feel almost short. If you demand cutting-edge tech, clinical handling, and legendary reliability in one sport tourer, the R1250 RT checks every box. Triumph's Tiger 1200 GT Explorer redefines what an adventure tourer can be on pavement. Its 1160cc inline-3 puts out 145 horsepower and 92 pound-feet of torque, with a low-rev pulse that rockets you out of corners without the nervousness of a pure sport bike. For 2025, Triumph added spoked wheels shod in Pirelli Scorpion Trail 2 rubber, 5 riding modes including a dedicated off-road rain mode, and cornering ABS with rear lift mitigation. Semi-active suspension automatically adapts damping for smooth tarmac or choppy backroads. The ergonomics strike a balance, sport tourer reach for aggressive canned corners, but with enough legroom for two-up comfort. Heated grips, cruise control, and a 7-inch TFT with navigation and over-the-air updates keep you connected. Two 4-gallon hard cases bolt on in seconds. What really shines is the Tiger's chassis. It feels playful and eager on twisty asphalt, yet stable under the weight of full luggage. For riders who crave sporty pavement carving but still want the option to detour onto dirt, this Explorer blurs the lines beautifully. Thanks for riding along on our tour of the 6 best motorcycles for touring in 2025. We hope this deep dive helps you plot your next cross-country journey, whether that's Route 66 or a winding mountain pass. Which bike would you trust for a trip of a lifetime? Drop your pick and why in the comments below. We love hearing your stories and debates. If you found this guide helpful, hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell to stay updated on our upcoming electric tourer tests, gear reviews, and ride stories from around the globe. Until next time, keep your knees in the breeze and your eyes on the horizon. Ride safe and chase those horizons.